Hey there, beautiful people. So, I wanted to talk a little bit more today about the noise of life and how that can affect us in more ways than I think, at least I notice, or I think most of us really notice. So, I was recently at an event that I had paid to be at, and while I was there, I was noticing just how loud the noise was. And it was just coming from every direction. And I found myself wondering why I was even there and what was the purpose. And the noise just kept getting louder and louder the more people showed up, and it became deafening to me. And I started to notice that it was really throwing off my mojo, and I was just didn't really know what to do. I was having a hard time having conversations with people, and I began to wonder about just the general noise in life. Just there's just so much constant noise coming at us. It's just here, there, everywhere, news, social media, our work, our family, our social lives, friends, everything. And it just continues to come at us at a deafening volume. So I'm curious, one of the things that I do is I've actually learned how to like literally kind of turn the volume down in my own self. It might sound odd, but for myself, I can use selective hearing that a lot of us are able to utilize and turn that volume down. And sometimes it might look like walking outside, or sometimes it might look like going to another room, or whatever that might be. So, I encourage you to look at ways for you to turn down the volume when the noise of life just gets so darn loud, that it makes it hard to know what is affecting you and affecting you and your purpose. So I can say for me, knowing my blueprint, I can be acutely aware of the noise around me. And when it becomes too much, when it's blocking me from hearing my inner voice, that is guiding me in my day to day activities, in my work, in my family life, in my social life, in every areas of my life. When I learn how to control that noise coming at me, then I can um, stay more focused and stay in alignment with my greater purpose and my inner voice. So that could come into play either, in our financial lives too. I notice that financially, myself, and I know a lot of people just become so overwhelmed with the noise that is around us of you should do this and you should do that. Again, coming back to the shoulds, and you have to do it this certain way or it's not going to work. And really what it comes down to is your own internal guiding principles and what works for you personally. So, because not every financial tool works for every single person and their specific goals. And it is completely unique to you. So, really, in our blueprint, so if we know our blueprint, if I know my blueprint, then I can be aware of what is blocking me from achieving my greater purpose in life, and also financially, so that I can um, feel that fulfilled life that I want and continue to strive for. Um, we also need to look at ways that we can, like tools that we can utilize in our toolbox to disrupt those patterns that I know I fall into a lot of times of wanting to fit in. And you'll discover it once you know your blueprint that it isn't always in alignment with your internal and external purpose to fit in. And I know a lot of times I really don't fit in, and I found myself needing to remove myself from relationships, friends, business dealings, whatever that might be, in order to remain in alignment with myself, listening to my inner guide. I call her sassafras. You'll probably hear me say that throughout these videos, but sassafras is always guiding me, always um, guiding me again back to where, what is the next step to get me to my greater purpose and stay on that path. So again, when to turn down that volume, when it becomes too much, when it's deafening, whether it's physical volume or just the volume of life, and how to turn that noise down. So when you're ready to discover your blueprint, or when you're ready to receive financial guidance in such a way that aligns with your blueprint, reach out to me. JennieSteed.com. Obviously, it's in my profile, but you can JENNIE Steed, STEED.com. Reach out to me anytime. Let me know how I can support you and if we are going to be a right fit, because having these tools and knowing my blueprint, again, has been tremendously valuable for me in my life. So I hope you have a beautiful day, and whatever part of your day it's at, I hope it's beautiful in more ways than you can count. Talk to you soon.